Now for our story. This evening, Ben Calvert and his wife were taking their coffee in the living room after dinner. Jessie was wearing a simple blue dress which looked very well with her well-groomed graying hair and youthful face. She looked calm and well-poised, but inwardly Ben's wife was feeling rather nervous. The calm pattern of her life had been disturbed recently by the return of Brett Cameron to Wakefield. However, Jessie intended to have nothing to do with him. Her future, her security were bound up with Ben Calvert. Ben's daughter Kit was gone now, and if Ben could stop worrying about her, if he'd come to the point of actually disowning his daughter legally, financially, then, Jessie thought, her years of struggle, years of waiting, would be well repaid. Jessie's voice was full of wifely solicitude as she said,
Tired tonight, Ben?
Yes, I am, rather.
I think you've been working too hard, darling. You ought to let up. Let someone else take over more of the tedious work down at the office.
I don't care. If I don't watch them, they get things so mixed up it takes me days to straighten them out.
Well, but couldn't you train someone? Some young man?
Good heavens, Jessie. You talk as if I'm in my dotage.
Why, no, Ben, I don't mean that at all.
I hope not.
But it's so obvious that you've been under quite a strain lately.
No.
Ben, I wish you'd stop brooding about Kit. I know you've got her on your mind.
Well, I have thought about her quite a lot these last few days. After all, Jessie, she is my daughter.
She is, if you still want her to be.
That's not the question. Whatever Kit's done, she's my own flesh and blood. I can't get away from that. Much as I'd like to.
Well, it's only your good I'm thinking about, Ben. You know that.
Yes, I suppose so.
I hate to see you unhappy like this. Worrying about that girl after what she did to you. She's not worth it, Ben.
I can't imagine where she can be. She'll run out of money. I checked at the bank, and she hadn't taken much with her.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about Kit's managing. She's always taken care of herself before. Don't worry about that. She's just hiding out somewhere, waiting until things blow over.
It's not that I forgive her. No, I can't do that. But just the same, Jessie. As Farnsworth said to me that first night when I was so furious right after the trial, he said, a parent has a certain responsibility, regardless of the child's attitude.
Perhaps Mr. Farnsworth was right, up to a certain point. And heaven knows you've more than discharged your responsibility to Kit.
Mind you, I'm not saying she's not to blame. If she walked in the door right now,
You'd probably forgive her and take her back.
No, by thunder. No, I wouldn't. Whatever's happened to her, she has it coming. No, Jessie, I wouldn't lift a finger. It's just not knowing what's happened to her.
Well, you mark my words, Ben. You'll hear from Kit sooner or later. And when you do, it'll be because she wants something from you. You can bank on that. Oh, Lucy's gone to her sister's. I'll get it.
No, you sit still.
Oh, but... All right, Ben, thanks.
Hello? Hello? That's funny.
Oh, who is it, Ben?
I don't know. There's nobody on the line.
Oh, well, probably a wrong number.
People can't even ring a number and get it straight. Honestly, the inefficiency of some human beings.
Now, Ben, don't let a little thing like a wrong number upset you. Oh, I'll try my luck this time. Hello?
Hello, darling. I rang you just a moment ago, but I got the wrong party. The old man's home, huh?
I'm sorry, but you must have the wrong number.
Jessie, darling, don't brush me off. I want to talk to you.
Well, you better call the operator.
Same thing again, eh?
Yes, maybe you're right at that, then. I guess people aren't very bright. I was thinking I might go out for a little drive before I turn in. It's such a nice night.
It's not a bad idea, Jessie. After I'm with you. A little fresh air might do me good.
Well, that's fine, Ben. Oh, but wait a minute. I just remembered.
What's that, Jessie?
Didn't you say you had to get those papers ready on the Anderson deal tonight?
Say, that's right.
It's a shame to remind you of
Oh,
it,
well, it doesn't matter. I can do them in the morning just as well, right after breakfast.
Yes. Except that tomorrow I'd planned to have Lucy do the study. The windows need cleaning.
Oh, confound it. All right, I'll do them tonight.
Well, don't be cross with me, Ben. I can't help it.
Go ahead, Jessie. I ought to know better than to expect any peace, any relaxation. There's always something.
Jessie Calvert took a light wrap from the hall closet, hurriedly powdered her nose and freshened her lipstick in front of the mirror over the telephone stand. And a short while later, Ben's large sedan pulled up in the tree-shaded driveway at the side of Brett Cameron's cottage across the river from David Bowman's. As Jessie started along the flagged walk which led to the house, a door was flung open and Brett appeared silhouetted in the opening.
Well, I must say, Brett, that was a fine trick.
Think so? I thought it was rather neat myself. Come in, darling.
If I had the sense I was born with, I'd turn right around and go home.
Think of what you'd be missing if you did. Oh, you look lovely tonight, Jessie. You always did look especially beautiful when you're angry.
Oh, stop it, Brett. Don't maul me.
Very well. Sit down, darling. What would you like to drink?
Nothing, thanks. I didn't come over to make a social call.
Well, but surely there's nothing wrong with our having a drink together. Two old friends.
Oh, stop it. Two old friends, indeed. You make it sound so innocent.
But, Jessie, isn't it?
Ben wouldn't think so. Brett, for heaven's sake, what are you trying to do?
That is a leading question, my sweet.
Well, I told you the other day, I don't want you to phone me or try to get in touch with me. I'm perfectly satisfied with my marriage, and I've no intention of doing anything to endanger it.
Yes, I remember you said that. And my answer is, methinks the lady doth protest too much.
That's nonsense. I've simply had to repeat myself because I can't seem to get it through your head that I don't intend to have anything whatever to do with you. I worked hard for what I have. And now, just when everything's going smoothly, that daughter of Ben's is finally out of my hair, you have to come along and spoil everything.
But I haven't spoiled anything. Nor do I intend to. As a matter of fact, Jessie, I want to help you.
Help me. You?
Certainly.
I'd like to know how.
Well, for one thing, I can help you to be happy.
I am happy.
Oh, you're not happy, my dear. You're simply living for the time when you can get your hands on all that nice money of Ben Calvert's. Meanwhile, you're utterly miserable. But you don't want to admit it.
Well, even if I were miserable, I fail to see what you could do about it.
You might be surprised.
I certainly would be.
Don't be so cynical, Jessie. It doesn't become you. You're better as the firebrand type. Besides, Jessie, I usually manage to get what I want. Might even be able to get you what you want.
What do you mean by that?
Well, when you're in a more receptive mood, I'll tell you all about it.
You talk like a fool, Brett. Why don't you come out and say what you mean?
I'll do that after you come to your senses. You know, Jessie, you were never meant to live without some emotional warmth, some excitement. And you certainly don't get it from stodgy old Ben Calvert, my dear.
Ben is my husband, and he...
Yes, I know. But your main interest in Ben Calvert is in helping to read his will. To my wife, Jessie Calvert, I bequeath all my worldly goods. And in the meantime, you'll be all prim and proper, waiting for the happy day.
And what if I am?
But Ben's such a healthy man. He'll live for years and years. It's a pity. He'll be missing so much while he marked time. And I have just the solution.
You think you're so clever. Well, I'm not interested.
You will be, though. Come here, Jessie.
Oh, no, you don't. Good night, Brett.
Very well, Jessie. But you'll be back.
Brett Cameron sank back in his easy chair, listening to the rich hum of Ben Calvert's car as Jessie roared out of the driveway. He smiled, sighed, and fell into a reverie, which apparently pleased him a great deal. Yes, Brett was thinking Jessie would come around to his point of view. Once he got over her uneasiness concerning his return, he'd explain his plan to her. Jessie was much too practical not to recognize the advantages of it. Now for our story. Usually, Carla Descaries spent her mornings tidying up the pleasant old farmhouse and her afternoons in the garden tending her vegetable and flower gardens. But today, right after lunch, Mario had taken the car and driven to town. As soon as she saw her husband turn off the lane into the main road, Carla hurried to her bedroom where she dressed herself neatly and combed her thick dark hair. Then she left the house, setting off across the field which sloped down to the river. There was a little footbridge there, and soon she had climbed up the other side and followed a path which brought her out on Willow Road. Ordinarily, Carla would have enjoyed the walk, but today she felt rather disturbed. In about 20 minutes, she arrived at her destination, Aunt Mary Lane's farmhouse. She could see Aunt Mary herself sitting on the front porch. There was a wooden box of peaches beside her, and she was working at a table which contained several preserving kits.
Hello, Aunt Mary.
Why, Carla, it's scary. Come up, my dear.
Oh, I hope you don't mind my dropping in like this.
I should say I don't mind. As you can see, I'm about to put up some peaches.
Mm-hmm.
Randy and Peggy think it's disgraceful of me to bring all this paraphernalia out to the front porch. But it's so pleasant out here.
Yes.
And now that you've come to visit me, I'll be finished before I know it. You know, when you have someone to talk with, the work goes so much faster.
Oh, if you'll give me a paring knife, I can peel, too.
Oh, no, my dear. You'll get that nice dress all dirty.
Oh, please, I'd like to help.
Well, all right. But you better put on my apron.
Okay.
It'll probably go round you twice. You're so slim.
Oh, it's funny. I have a good appetite, but I never seem to gain weight.
Here you are.
Oh, thanks.
You're lucky. Peggy has to watch herself a little. At least, she thinks so. You know, no bread, no potatoes.
I think Peggy has a lovely figure.
Mm.
I was hoping she'd be here. I wanted to ask her something.
She'll be home soon. She just went next door. You know, I'm really glad you came over today, Carlo. I thought about you several times since that little chat we had in the square the other day.
Well, I've been thinking about you, too, Aunt Mary.
We've been hearing such nice things about you and Mario.
You have? What kind of things?
Oh, about how well you're getting along. The improvements Mario's been making with the farm and so on. Bill Meade is proud as punch the way Mario went right to work getting things in shape.
Yes, Mario's done a good job.
All in all, this community has been very lucky. Most of our boys seem to take right over when they came home. I've read so much about that period of readjustment after being in the service. In fact, I was just a little worried that Randy might be restless. He doesn't seem to be, though.
That's good. I suppose Randy will be settling down for himself before long. Is he going with anyone in particular, Aunt Mary?
Well, he has dates every so often. But as for a steady girl, I don't think I could say he actually has one. He's very good friends with Lily Devon, of course.
Lily? I don't believe I've met her.
Well, she hasn't been in town very long. She's a very lovely-looking girl, an entertainer from Chicago.
Oh, yes, now I remember. I heard something about it. She's starting a kind of a restaurant or something. I get to town so seldom. Probably all sorts of things happen that I don't know about.
Well, when two people are as happy as you and Mario, they don't need to see many people. They have a little world of their own.
That is so. And yet I wonder if it's a good idea. People can get too wrapped up in each other.
What do you mean, Carl?
Well, with Mario and me, it's hardly ever that we go out and see people. I'm afraid it isn't the best thing for us. We might get so we think about each other too much. Might get suspicious ideas. Ideas that aren't true at all.
I see.
Aunt Mary, I feel as if I know you pretty well, even though I don't see you much. I will always remember how you helped us when Mario's father was sick. While Mario was away, I was so scared and worried then I never could have managed without you.
I think you were managing very well, Carla.
You helped me take care of Mario's father, but even more than that, you made everything seem easier. You're so strong that because of you I stopped being afraid. You understand such a lot of things. That was why I wanted to talk to you today.
Is something wrong, Carla? Can I help you?
Yes, Aunt Mary. It's kind of hard to put into words, though. It's about Mario, Aunt Mary. I'm worried about him.
About Mario?
Yes.
Is he sick?
Oh, no, that isn't it. Aunt Mary, did Peggy mention anything about seeing Mario the other day?
No. Why?
Mario was rude to Mr. Meade. He got this crazy idea.
And Mario and Bill are good friends.
Yes, I know, but Mario is funny, Aunt Mary. He can't help it, I guess. But that day he saw Peggy and Mr. Meade. He'd been to town. He'd heard something that upset him, and well, I'm afraid he was still thinking about it.
Oh, well, don't you worry. Oh, Peggy dear, come up this way. We have a visitor.
Yes, Yes. I had to talk her into it, though. Oh, good for you. How can you say how I'm getting along? Pretty good, I guess, like usual. Peggy, Mario told me about you and Mr. Lee, that you're going to be married. I wanted to tell you how glad we both are. Oh, thank you. In fact, that's the real reason I came over, besides wanting to talk to Aunt Mary. I wanted to invite you and Mr. Lee to our house for dinner tomorrow. A little celebration? Well, that's very nice of you, Carl. But please say you'll come. Well, I can't say for sure until I talk to Bill. He might have other plans, you know. Oh, do please talk him out of them if he has, Peggy. It would make us all so happy if you'd come over. Yeah, I'll call Bill and see. Anyway, in case you can't make it, thanks a lot just the same, Carl.
Well, maybe Bill could rearrange his schedule, Peggy. Even if he did
I don't know. Bill's been awfully busy lately. Well, I guess I'd better start back home. I've got all my afternoon chores to do yet. You let me know, Peggy? Yes, of course. I'll phone you tonight, Carla.
I'm sorry you have to leave so soon, Carla. I'm awfully glad you came over. Do this more often, why don't you?
I'll try to, Aunt Mary. Thanks a lot for our call. Goodbye, now.
Goodbye, my dear.
Goodbye, Carla. I'll phone you.
Peggy, I don't understand. You acted so cruel toward Carla. And you weren't at all gracious about her dinner invitation.
Well, I'm sorry if it showed. I didn't want to hurt her feelings. But honestly, Aunt Mary, the way Mario acted the other day...
How did he act, dear? Carla mentioned it. She seemed to be worried.
Huh? I'm surprised he told her. I should think he would have been ashamed to admit being so rude.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Well, I walked down to the road with Bill as he was leaving. Mario came along in his car, and Bill wanted to tell him about our being engaged. But I'm afraid the announcement fell rather flat.
What did Mario say?
Well, he was very stiff at first. And then when Bill told him we were going to be married, Mario said something about he was glad to hear it, that Bill ought to have a girl of his own. It made it sound as if Bill had been stealing someone else's girl.
What a strange thing.
And people have been saying things in town, too. There seems to be a rumor going around. Something about Carla and Bill.
Oh, Peggy, you must be mistaken.
No, really. And there's no sense to it, of course. But how could it get started?
I believe I'm beginning to understand what Carla was trying to tell me today. Poor child, she's very much upset about it.
I feel sorry for her. She has to live with a hot-headed, suspicious person like Mario. Anyway, I wouldn't blame Bill if he didn't feel like going over there. I'm not sure I want to myself. Even if there is a silly story going around, Mario ought to have better sense than to believe it.
Yes, Peggy. And yet, I think you should go over there tomorrow night, you and Bill. The best thing that could happen would be for you four young people to get together. Spend the evening having a good time. Let Mario see how happy you and Bill are, and how much that lovely wife of yours loves him. It might make all the difference in the world.
Yes, Aunt Mary, you're right. But what you don't realize is that the rumors about Carla and Bill are not simply the result of idle gossip, but part of a campaign started by Ben Calvert in a revengeful plan against his former son-in-law, Bill Meade. Now for our story. It was mid-morning, and Aunt Mary Lane was on her way into town in a little pickup truck. She'd only driven a short way when she recognized Mario Descari, dressed in his blue work clothes, trudging sturdily down the road in the same direction she was going.
Mario! Well, Mario! Yes, have you listened to town?
Well, I think you're then, Mary.
You're on your way to Wakefield, aren't you?
Yes, but I don't mind walking.
Ah, Mario, come on, get in. If you don't, you'll make me think you don't want to ride with me. I'm a pretty good driver, you know.
Okay.
No, that's better. I'm not sensitive, Mario, but you were on the verge of hurting my feelings just now.
Oh, I'm sorry. But you know how it is, Aunt Mary. A guy gets to taking something out in his head, and sometimes it's not so hard if you're doing something at the same time. Working or even just walking. It kind of helps to dope it out.
Yes, I usually work my problems out like that, too. I keep my hands busy with my sewing or mending when I have something on my mind. The same idea.
Yeah.
But, Mary, don't tell me you purposely set out to walk 5 miles into town just because you had to straighten out something in your mind.
Oh, no. No, I had enough of the long hikes when I was in the Army.
No, my car's on the fritz. I got to go to town and get some stuff.
I see. Oh, well, that's a shame, Mario. No wonder you were moody. My son ran to get irritable, too, when something's wrong with ours.
Sure, it makes you mad. But I can fix mine all right. It was working okay yesterday. It isn't serious. But there's a part I have to pick up in town.
Oh. Did Carla tell you about our little visit yesterday?
Yeah.
We had such a nice talk. Mario, I'm very fond of your wife. She's a lovely person. Sensible, beautiful, and so loyal. I guess you know how lucky you are.
Oh, sure. I'm a lucky guy, all right.
I was telling my niece Peggy that if she and Bill Meade can be half as happy when they're married as you and Carla are, I'll be perfectly satisfied.
Yeah? Did you really tell her that?
Why, yes. What makes you ask, Mario? You sound surprised.
Do I? Or maybe I am. I mean, I guess I'm surprised because you seem to be happy about Peggy's marrying Mr. Meade.
Well, Mario, naturally I'm happy that they're going to get married. They've been in love for a long time. And I feel they're very well suited to each other.
Yeah. Well, it's none of my business, of course, but there's one thing I don't get.
Oh? What's that?
Well, if they're so well suited to each other, as you say, they're really in love with each other, how come Mr. Meade married that Calvert woman, Kit Calvert? And on top of that, wasn't Peggy engaged to some guy from Hollywood?
Yes, that's all true.
Well, if it's true, then it don't look to me like they were very much in love. Why, when I met Carla, if I couldn't have married her, I don't know what would have happened. Anyway, I wouldn't have gone off and gotten tied up with some other girl. If you love one woman, no other woman means a darn thing. Nothing. You don't even see them.
That's right, Mario. And I believe it was like that with Peggy and Bill.
Then how come?
Well, sometimes, Mario, things happen over which we have no control. And because of that, what they feel in their hearts gets temporarily twisted. Their true emotions become confused. But if what they feel is deep enough, real enough, in the end, they come back to it.
Yeah, maybe so. But I don't understand how anything could cause anyone to be like that. With me, nothing matters but Carla. Nothing ever has mattered to her. And nothing ever will.
And Carla feels the same way about you. But I guess I didn't tell you that.
I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, Mario, that's silly. You know better than that.
No, not so sure. Maybe Carla's like these people you talk about. The ones who get mixed up. Maybe she's like Mr. Meade. Carla and Mr. Meade.
Mario, something's troubling you, and I believe I know what it is. And more than that, I know how wrong you are.
Maybe I'm wrong. And then again, maybe I'm not. That's what I intend to find out.
Mario.
Yeah?
Mario, you consider me to be, well, an honest person.
Sure do, Aunt Mary. Everybody knows you. You're straight.
Then if I tell you, if I give you my word that what you're thinking is wrong, and that I know it's wrong, would you believe me?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe you honestly thought I was wrong. You might be mistaken. Some people are smart. They could even pull the wool over your eyes, Aunt Mary.
Well, I have been fooled by people, but not often. I've lived a good many years longer than you have, my boy. And I like people. And in liking them, I've become a pretty good judge of human nature. You have a lovely wife. One who loves you more than anything in the world. My niece Peggy is in love, too. In love with Bill Meade, who in turn loves her just as deeply as Carla loves you, and you love Carla. I know Bill. I know him better, I think, than he knows himself. And Mario, Bill would never behave like you imagine. Never.
When I hear you talk, you make everything sound right. You make the other stuff seem foolish, crazy.
It is foolish and crazy, Mario. Believe me.
Maybe you're right, Aunt Mary. Yes. Yes, I guess you are. Mario's reluctant admission seemed to lift a weight from the handsome young man.
The subject was dropped then, and by the time Aunt Mary pulled into town, Mario's mood had changed completely. Mary Lane breathed a thankful prayer of relief. But there was still her niece Peggy to contend with. Peggy, who felt what she considered a justified resentment at Mario's rude behavior to her and Bill. And so when she returned to the farmhouse later in the afternoon, Aunt Mary went up to Peggy's room.
Hello, dear. Well, I got all your things. Oh, good. Did you find the aqua thread, Aunt Mary? Well, I hope it's aqua. Sometimes those blues are rather deceptive. I know. Well, anyway, I can manage if it's fairy tale. Sit down for a moment, won't you? All right, dear. I had quite a surprise on the way to town. Oh, what happened? I ran into Mario Descari. Mario? Well, I only hope he didn't smile at you, too, Aunt Mary. Peggy, I know you feel put out because of the way Mario acted the other day. But if you understand the underlying reason... Well, even so, there's no justification for his being so nasty. Perhaps there is. If you're willing to try and put yourself in his place here. Remember, that boy loves Carla very much. And he ought to trust her. He's a very emotional person, Peggy. He wants to trust her. But in the face of hearing this rumor you told me about, it was too much for him. That's the impression I got from the talk we had. And Peggy, I believe he realizes now that he was wrong to take it seriously. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Aunt Mary. You know, Peggy, I have an idea. Did you talk to Bill about going to the Descaries for dinner tonight? That I did. Bill doesn't want to go, and neither do I. Perhaps not, but, Peggy, I'm going to ask you to do something I consider very important. Yes? I'd like you to call Bill and tell him you've changed your mind, that you've decided you do want to go. But, you see, dear, Mario realized today how foolish he's been. He admitted it. Now, if you and Bill go over there tonight, and Mario sees how happy you are together, and how happy that makes Carla, well, I'm sure the whole thing will dissolve into nothing, as it should. Well, Aunt Mary, if you really think it's that important. Yes, I do. With a boy like Mario, if he gets to brooding about some fancied injustice, he might build it up out of all proportion. And if he did, he could make a very tragic error in judgment. Now, there's still time to prevent such a thing happening. And I think we must prevent it, Peggy. Not just because of Mario and Carla, but for everyone's sake.
Aunt Mary's instinct is right. There is still time to avert what Ben Calvert would like to see happen. Ben, who deliberately started the ugly rumor connecting Mario Descari's wife with Peggy's fiancé, Bill Meade. But today Aunt Mary was able to make the young Italian realize how foolish it is for him to believe such malicious gossip. Perhaps he succeeded in stopping what Ben tried to set in motion.